Hello everyone. In today's speech, I want to talk about how to make chicken soup. The reason why I want to talk about this is because when I was small, my mother used to make it for the entire family during winter times or when someone is sick. Now that I'm a college student and away from home, it always makes me feel nostalgic and it makes me want to make some for myself. Now, the most important thing about cooking is the preparation. You need to know what ingredients you need and what utensils is needed for cooking this special cuisine. For the ingredients, of course, chicken soup, you need a whole chicken. Some carrots, I would say 1 or 2 carrots. Mushrooms, that's what a very special part of this chicken soup. The mushrooms, I would say 6 to 8 would be sufficient. And salt and MSG. These two, you can decide them out according to how salty you like. And of course, you need water. Now, utensil, you don't need much except for a pot. And if you have it, a vacuum pot. Now, we're all set and ready. We start the procedure. First thing, you need the mushrooms. You must put the mushrooms in the water for, I say, 2 or 3 hours to make it softer so that the chewing feeling will be much soft and smooth. Next is the carrot. You need to skin it and then dice it up. The third is the main thing, the chicken. Before you put it down into the pot and cook, you need to clean it. You can have it bought, butchered and cleaned, or you can have it back and clean it yourself. Now if you're cleaning it yourself and you want to eat healthier, you can remove the chicken fat so that the soup won't be so oily and will be more smooth to the taste. Of course, now we are ready and set to go. First, put the chicken down into the pot and add water that will just cover the chicken. Then you can put down the mushrooms. You can cut the mushrooms in half or just throw the whole thing in. Either way is fine. Then next comes the diced carrots. You put all these ingredients in and water should be just above chicken. Next comes MSG and the salt. You put all these ingredients in and it is pretty much ready to go. You start a fire. I would say use medium fire. It would cook for about 30 to 40 minutes and the water start boiling. Now, here comes the most critical part. There are 2 ways to continue the procedure. Once the water is boiling, the first thing you can do is to switch it to small fire and let it brew for about an hour or so. The other, you can use the vacuum pot. When you have the chicken soup boiled with the medium fire, you can remove it and place it into the vacuum pot. It will save a lot of gas and electricity, of course. And either way is fine. The taste would be, well, I would say both will taste very great. The only difference is that if you use the small fire to slowly brew the chicken soup. The chicken skin, the meat, will be, of course, softer. But of course, if you use the vacuum pot and place it there for about 5 or 6 hours, the result will be pretty much the same. Now, this all seems very simple. Well, I had it spoken in a few minutes, but there are other tips you can try. The first thing is you need to beware of the bubbles. When the water is boiling, the chicken soup, on top of the chicken soup, there is a layer of oil, and it may be very hot in the bottom, only that you can't see it because of the oil. Because of the oil, there's no steam coming up, and you need to be careful, and be careful of the timing. The timing is very important in cooking a chicken soup. And of course, you can try other seasonings, like my mom would try bamboo shoots or some Chinese medicines to go with it. Now, if you're home alone and you miss your family, perhaps you can give yourself a bowl of chicken soup made by yourself. Thank you very much.